You can write a check, you can put cash in. Some people even put gambling chips in the offering plate. I'm not kidding. Because it's really giving not only to his church, it's giving to the Lord. So Dr. Lynn, would you be a scripture on your heart, whatever's in your heart, because you're my mentor. Do whatever you want.
The Lord shared with me the word stewardship. You know, Paul the Apostle thought very highly of stewardship of his calling and ministry. Let's pray. Let's believe, God, that our vision will even expand and extend and do more effectively than ever before. Father, in Jesus' name, I thank you for the privilege of being part of this great work right here at ICLV.
And the buckets are going to go around the aisles. Go ahead and give as the Lord leads your heart.
That is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sowed and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, Saint.
All right, man. Took Kobe White's word like a headband. I feel like a bitch with a wig on, man. Don't take no fucking advice from no New York niggas. Them niggas can't trust. They wear leggings and jeggings and purses and merces. But if you watched that fight yesterday, you were part of the problem. I don't care who you is. You know what I'm saying? If you watched that fight yesterday, you was part of the problem. I don't be wanting to hear you niggas be talking about, well, Jake Paul. I can't stand Jake Paul. Guess what? People I don't like, I don't watch. People I don't support. People I don't support. Financially or however, for the most part, however you want to cut it. That's just, that's the kid regardless. I'm not supporting that. I've been telling y'all that shit for shit. Since I came on there, that's been my message. I'm not supporting the tomfoolery in the sport. We also going to talk about Fernando Vargas calling this streamer and boxer a monkey. And pretty much where most people is justified is, for the most part, when somebody make a racial slur, that means you have the green light to be a racist, right? So I'm going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about an Eddie Hearn update he did on Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, a frustrating update according to him, right? So last night, I woke up this morning, peeped the phone, see what happened. Apparently, Anthony Joshua knocks out Jake Paul in 6 of the first 8 rounds. From the little bit of highlights I'm seeing, Jake Paul was running. It ain't running when the clear people do it. He was moving, hugging. I mean, I think that's, that's dope to me, for him to even know how to survive, even though, from the word on the street is Anthony Joshua, the word on the street is Anthony Joshua, for the most part, was just, carrying them. He was carrying them and Who knows? He probably put money on the fight, or one of his boys put money on the fights, or maybe that was in the contract. He was carrying them. You know what I'm saying? But Jake had the survival skills. Some boxers, even though he was carrying them, some boxers don't have the survival skills to hold and move on. All they know is, let me ball up and try to survive, or go out on my shield, which, I think that's the more masculine thing to do, is to go out on your shield. You know what I mean? But for the most part, Joshua was playing with him. He was holding him. And, if he can pack up Ngannou, what he packed up Ngannou in 2 rounds, if my memory serves me correctly, he packed him up in 2 rounds. So, with that being the case, obviously he should have got a guy like Jake Paul out of there, really within the first 90 seconds of the fight. Yeah, he got Ngannou out there with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the round. He should have packed him up. And still, a lot of people feel like, from what I was reading, a lot of people feel like, to the simple fact that he still carried Jake Paul, it still was scripted to a certain thing. And my thing is this, I see this a lot with people, you can be like, yeah, McDonald's food, bacteria don't eat it. So, what that means. People don't care. People still smoke cigarettes knowing it can cause cancer. People don't care. People still fucking with baby mamas and baby daddies that did them dirty, don't do nothing for them, for the children and for them. So that just lets you know most people don't care about thyself. If you know something bad for you, you need to be doing it, and you don't have the discipline to do it, you can't really call yourself a disciplined person. So if you know something like that you can avoid, some things you can't avoid, like, the tap water, we can, and I'm not going to go too deep into it, right? But there's some things that you can avoid, and there's some things, that you can easily avoid, but people don't care. And this is one of the things that y'all can easily avoid, but a lot of y'all still watched on Netflix. You still gave them the viewership, and people still filled up the stadium. They gave them the viewership, and guess what? Now they're going to continue the clown show. This is a clown show. This is a clown show. And this is exactly what I be speaking on. So you can't sit here and complain. And a lot of y'all be complaining about, for the most part, what's going on in the sport, or this is trash, or this particular fighter. You can't complain about it. If you watched it, you can't complain about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no complaining about Jake Paul. Jake Paul got what he deserved. Bitch, you watched it. You watched it. You justified it. Oh, it's the end of Jake Paul. Hey, did we not see Tommy Fury beat up Jake Paul? He still was continuing to fight. He still continued to fight. Or am I tripping? Now I see he's talking about he had a broken jaw, was bleeding and all this type of stuff, or whatever the situation may be. Shout out to dog. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't go through that. We knew he wasn't a real fighter. You knew he wasn't real. I didn't need to see him get beat up by a real professional. It already fucking happened. It already happened. And as well as this fight probably did, they're going to continue to allow these influencers to infiltrate the sport. The sport is dead. It's a clown show. You got fucking geriatric fighters coming back, trying to unretire and fight exhibitions. You know what I'm saying? Like this the shit I be speaking on. And now Anthony Joshua is getting celebrated. Really, in reality, looking at what happened, from reading what happened, why are we celebrating this motherfucker for carrying him for 6 rounds? What's the celebration about him carrying him for 6 rounds? He packed Ngannou up and shit damn near 1 round. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. He took the money grab and did whatever that was supposed to go down. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. But him giving this dude credibility, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then you got these streamers. Them niggas is weird. Most of the stream niggas is weird. They crossing over in the boxing. Like, come on, man. This shit is crazy. And I hear fighters, I seen the fighter was like, yeah, they both got 100 million. I guarantee you them niggas ain't getting 100 million. But you know what? Let's just say they did. They both got 100 million. Jake Paul won. All these niggas care about is money. These niggas is no different, in my opinion. They is no different. They're no different than these women. These fighters are like women, bro. These fighters are all they care about is money. Everything they do for money. You think these niggas wouldn't suck Bob Arum's wrinkly ass balls for some money? Man, yes. A lot of these fighters literally fight bending over for one guy y'all call a manager, but he really a fucking dictator. These niggas is like bitches. They do anything for $1. They have no self-respect. They do anything for $1. And historically, what does that tell us about shit? I don't even know the details about boxers. Most NFL players go brizzy broke, you know what I'm saying, after 5 to 7 years after they retire. So you do all this shit for money and you still end up broke. What does that say about you? What do that say about you? What does that? Shout out to Alejandro Crucedo Vargas boys and Nepo babies. Shout out to you. What do that really say about you as a motherfucking person? You did all that compromise still to be out here. Then these niggas sit here, right? They sit here and then they start trying to be down for the cause. Yeah, I'm a brother or I'm down. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Suck my Santa Claus bag, whatever you call that bag he carry. Come on, man. Get the fuck up out of here. All they care about is some money and then still be fucking broke. These niggas do all this money to end up like Adrian Broner. Fucking crazy and broke. These do all this shit to end up like Adrian Broner. This nigga been wilding. Crazy and broke. You do all that to be still fucking broke, still fucking crying, still fucking complaining, still fucking compromising everything you got going on in your fucking life. Can't stand it, bro. That little bit of money they get, the manager getting 30 to some of these niggas, daddy's getting 60% of their purse, nigga. Like, I'm real talk. I seen it. Gotta pay the promoter. Gotta pay for your own hotel room. Shit is wild. But no, I'm not celebrating Anthony Joshua. He shouldn't even have took this fight to keep it a bean. Jake Paul shouldn't even be in a ring with none of y'all. Let's keep it real. Jake Paul shouldn't even be in the ring, bro. He shouldn't even be able to get a space to be a pro fighter. He shouldn't even have been able to sign one of them funky assholes. He shouldn't even been able to sign one of them. Tell me I'm lying. He shouldn't be able to sign one of them. He shouldn't have been in a position to sign one of them. Am I lying? But therefore, he got the complexion for the protection. He can come in and sign and get there. Man, get out of here, man. This shit is a joke. This shit is a joke. This shit is a real life joke. And niggas, oh, thank you, Anthony Joshua. Man, fuck that dude, man. Fuck him. Fuck him. Where did they even fight at last night? Miami? Yeah, fuck him. And watch, all these niggas did all this shit for this money. And watch about 5 to 7 years. Watch to about 5 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? These niggas gonna be broke. They gonna start talking that we was black or we supposed to be brothers. We need to uplift the sport. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start talking that bullshit. I guarantee you, they gonna start talking that, oh man, we need to galvanize and we need to be together and we need to be brothers and it's deeper than that and we need to, and you know, when this shit go full left, what if I'm still alive, I'm gonna be there to say, I ain't trying to hear that from you. I'm not trying to hear that from you. I'm not trying to hear that from you. That's gonna be my biggest thing. I'm not trying to hear that shit from you. Like, dude, you wasn't about fighting the best. You wasn't about doing that. But is the end of Jake Paul? Man, I don't really know. As far as boxing, I mean, he made a good name promoting, you know, basically this nigga is a madam. He's a fucking pimp. P-I-M-P, ology. Astrology. Basically, you know, he's a boxing pimp. You think if you work with that many women, you think he ain't clapped a few of them hoes' cheeks? Come on, man. Corey Holcomb had a great show. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, share the video, right? Retweeted the whole thing. Corey Holcomb had a great show this Sunday, and he talked about Sharon Moore at the end. He was talking about how, you know, a lot of guys don't have the discipline when you're in the proximity of women. You're gonna fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And most guys can't say no. And women do things, you know, they know what they be doing. They know what they're doing. You know, it's a particular streamer out there right now. And this Jordan Claudine girl he messed with, she basically lied and said that, you know, he took advantage of her, but he had the receipts, you know, to prove that she was lying. And that's what I tell y'all, these blonde hair, tattooed, sex working hoes, when you be tricking and shit like that, or you dealing with them low hanging fruit bitches with no self-respect, right? They do anything for $1. They don't talk about that side of tricking. They don't talk about, you know, where, you know, you can pay her every time, everything she wanted, but then all of a sudden she want to tell she extortion, or she want to lie, or she set you up to get clipped. That's why I'm not an advocate of buying pussy, no matter what country, what city you in, the whole nine. When you work with women, if you're gonna work with women, have discipline. Have discipline. Don't fuck with no bitches you work with. Have discipline. But we know how it is, and guess what? The minute Jake Paul don't get one of these women what they want, or they down on their luck, it's gonna be and Jake Paul and the powers that be get tired of Jake Paul. It's gonna be a documentary, even if he didn't do it. Even if he didn't do it. That's one thing about working with women, man. You keep your hands to yourself, keep your eyes on the bread, and keep it moving. Can't win. Can't win. I'm telling you that right now. Eventually, you know, these miserable bitches they cowardly. I keep telling y'all, man, women are supposed to be cowardly. They're gonna do anything for survival. Look at Amber Heard. I bet she ain't paid Johnny Depp 10 cents of what she owed that nigga. You know, but y'all know what it is. Hopefully y'all take that and run with it, bro. Ain't no more meeting your bitch at Amazon or meeting your bitch at the job. You gonna meet your motherfucking life. You gonna meet the fucking judge. And they always favor a woman, no matter how many times you see these women lie. You see the MMA fighter I did a video on, what is his name? Lilia, I don't know. Ilya Tuparin. Man, come on, man. Joe Rogan called it. Joe Rogan called it, bro. No, the elders already can see it. When you're young, sometimes you can't see it. The elders can see when the bitches ain't shit. Some dudes called the Nelk Boys told him that, oh, you met your wife in Miami? He said that was a red flag. He foreign. So he said, what's wrong with that? Like most men don't really know. Most men don't really know. Hold on, let me find my headphones before I let you on. Here they go. Most men don't really know, bro. A lot of dudes be out the loop. A lot of these dudes be out the loop. Anthony Joshua's biggest fan. What's good, bro? You might have to bag out and come back in because I can't hear you. Just bag out and come back in. He said, "What's good, CJ? I'm putting in work this morning. I'm at work right now. Checking you out. Salute to you working Saturday morning." No, it really was a joke. I figured it was a joke, bro. I wasn't watching that shit, dog. I'm not supporting that, dog. He said, "What's good, CJ? I see you putting in work this morning. Checking in at work. Salute, E." He said, "More than a few Alicia Bumgardner for sure." I mean, you say that. I ain't saying nothing. I met her. She was cool. Because of what AB said. Serrano too. Yeah, I ain't surprised, bro. When you in proximity of women and you got power and you got power, and most of them dudes in that industry, in any industry, it's gonna fuck her. And they gonna want to bust down. Salute. What's good? I know what's going on with this headphones. Hold on. I hear something coming from your shit. I don't hear you. Hold on. Just keep backing out and coming back. I'm gonna kick you and just come back in. He said, Renardo, salute. Jake Paul was robbed. He said, no, I'm just playing Wilford, man. They said he broke his jaw. So somebody was saying that the sparring partners was going soft on Jake Paul. That's what they were saying. Somebody was saying that they really ain't sparring him hard or something of that nature. And now, Anthony Joshua can go into a Fury fight, but then, Fury is still talking about that the deal ain't right. Like, I don't want to. I mean, I want that for the UK fans, but I really don't care for that. All these geriatric fights, Wilder, Usyk, Fury, AJ, them shit should have been happening. I don't want to see AJ and Wilder. I want to see Wilder sit down. Wilder look bad. Wilder look bad. Yeah, Wilder look bad. Look, he one of them dudes that don't hold a lot of weight. He got a high metabolism even at 40. So he looking super duper thin. You know what I'm saying? So he don't hold a lot of weight. So, they gotta force this nigga to eat. And if you just sitting around and you really ain't, you ain't really doing much, he gonna look thin. So, but at the end of the day, you can tell who get money, who ain't get money. Anybody that can walk away from it, they get money. They get money. A lot of people that still hanging around, other than like maybe LeBron for the love of the game, and they prime over with, a lot of times them niggas gotta fight, man. They broke. Tell you that right now. If they could walk away, they would walk away. You think about Jake Paul for a minute. How much money do Jake Paul got? Ask yourself that. How much money you think Jake Paul really got? Real spill. What you gonna see with a lot of them streamers when they transfer over to the next thing, whatever it may be from streaming, when they transfer to the next gig or the next, the next or the next trend, a lot of them streamers gonna be broke. You heard what DDG say? No, basically with something that I live paycheck to paycheck. Like, okay, you got a problem. Well, you make all this money. Why don't you fix your problem? You do know this is going to come to an end. Unless you pivot, you pivot like Jake Paul pivoted his Disney, his streaming over to boxing. Aiden Ross, he pivoted his shit over to a boxing league. They created something off their platform. Even if you pivot with a clothing line, you pivot with hats, you pivot into acting. Them streamers think that it's not going to die off. That, people watch, man, it's going to be something else hot and more lucrative than that. And out of them niggas going to be broke. Yo, you good now? I'm here.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What you do? You just kept coming back?
No, I'm on my phone now. But I just wanted to say, shout out to you, bro. I haven't been on your stream in a while. Your free game 89 clips, bro. They're on TikTok, and everything that you be talking, bro, be so spot on. I just don't want you and Kevin Samuel, because you be telling that truth a little too crazy, but I love it all the time. But in regards to this boxing stuff, bro, CJ, Sometimes I think you just need to, I'm not saying divulge your sources or anything like that because you keep it G or like on some Detroit player ish. But like, I think people need to know the information that you truly do know because the way you break down boxing and how disgusted you are is real. It's generally real. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I got sucked up into no diddy. I got sucked up into the shenanigans yesterday because of a form of entertainment. But what you're saying is 100% fact. You know how many dudes that have been plying their craft for years since they've been children will never reach, that status of, those millions of dollars. Like you said, how are you a fighter and your pop's taking 60% of your purse? Make that make sense, bro. That's crazy.
Unless it's for tax reasons. Maybe it's for tax reasons.
I hear you, but
I'm
need
just
to understand. You need it.
Go ahead.
People need to invest in a certified financial planner. Here's why. A certified planner knows how
Hey,
to put your money
you breaking up a little bit.
Where you
breaking up just a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
You still kind of like static, but we can hear you.
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
We need people who have, financial savvy. And like, if you have a certified financial planner, all this tax stuff will completely cease. You vote?
I mean, yeah, you think that's something that, the promoter or a manager would put you hip to. I was listening to Shannon Sharp. He was talking about, he asked John Elway, would his agent take him on as a client? And, he told, he met with him and he told, Shannon all the money he needed to save and how to keep his expenses low. And then at the end of the time period, probably his career, he said that, the agent said you did what you needed to do. He said, go buy yourself something real nice, but you think every agent will be like that. You think every agent.
But you also got to understand this. John Elway thorough though. Like, say whatever you want about John Elway. John Elway could have hoarded that information away from one of his best players. John Elway's always been thorough. So shout out to John Elway holding the brother down and everything. But
my thing is, you think that'd be something that you would ask when you looking for an agent, or you ask when you looking to sign with Top Rank, or you ask when you looking to find a manager, you would ask when you looking to find people that surround you. That's just something that you would think you would ask, especially if you were 18, 19-year-old child. You're basically still a child, in my opinion, at that age. And you signing with Top Rank for $250,000. What's so funny is this: a lot of these families, these black families, they can find money. They can find money to bail you out of prison or put their houses up. But when it comes with these dudes, looking to sign with managers and looking over contracts and shit, they don't find the money for a lawyer to look over these contracts.
You know why? Because niggas be enamored, bro. Niggas really deadass be enamored because everything you said was 100% fact. Because I was thinking to myself when I was boxing, yo, bro, how can I maintain and save this bread up? That's why.
But
having a finance and legal background, understanding how to read contracts, understanding perpetuity, understanding legal jargon, bro. Pursuant to, like, these things have to be understood. Like when I was a paralegal, yo, so picky on your grammar. They were so picky on the word choosing because everything in law, everything in contract law specifically, because that's what we're dealing with, has a meaning to it. You feel me? So it's like people really have to understand, like, even in an employment contract, why it's so vast? Because they can slide things in there that you would not know that is negatively affecting you. So people really need to understand, like, these things are serious for a reason. It's not a game. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why, when they don't put certain things in there, you got to find loopholes. And that's where lawyers come in at. I mean, and all them type of dudes, knowing the law and all that. Some people could pass the bar and still really not, find those loopholes, and that's why they have legal teams. They have the little, lawyers look at it, and then, they may find
you got your paralegals, you have everything.
Yeah.
Because, as talented as you may be, you can be a talented lawyer conveying your case, because we all know this is an adversarial system. You have to state your case to see why this is that and that is this. Like, for example, preponderance of evidence is to see is the civil, flow to getting a case in your way, and reasonable doubt is the criminal threshold of getting a case to be in your way, or if you don't find reasonable doubt or preponderance of evidence, you as a defendant can go home. You feel me? But it's like people have to understand, like when you see Jake Paul, you see like people like that, bro. It's like you guys have to understand this. If you're not gonna promote yourself, you're not gonna talk shit like CJ tells you. Hey, you may not be a type of person that may be the one with the gift of gab. You're gonna have to, because you're gonna let some YouTuber, some fucking Vine star get millions of dollars and shit like that. And like you were saying, a lot of these dudes be selling their soul, bro. They be selling their soul for certain, trinkets and shit like that. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is really dead ass sad. Because, you know how many dudes that are super duper nice that will never reach that type of money? And no fault of their own either. You feel me?
Yeah, facts.
This shit is crazy. And Fernando Vargas always been a scumbag, bro. He spit on a black fighter and everything. He was always on some really scummy shit. So that's why I'm happy that he got beat up by fucking Shane Mosley and everything like that. Like, he's a scumbag, bro. I don't like that dude.
Yeah, that was his son. I'll get to that in a minute. But let's see what he say. Yeah, okay, I read that one. He said the way Jake Paul kept grabbing AJ's legs and falling all over the place reminded me of Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns. And, for the most part, AJ did what I think AJ carried him. If I'm him, I'm probably like, I probably placed a little bet on it. Had one of my homies place a little bet on it. I carry him and clip him. And he could clip him whenever. He clipped him down in 1 2 rounds. Almost less than a round. He clipped him with 2 minutes and 38 seconds, I believe, into the.
You got to remember, Ngannou came to fight.
AJ, it didn't even matter. He could have got Jake Paul out of there. It didn't matter. If he wanted to get Jake Paul out of there in 90 seconds, he could have got Jake Paul out of there in 90 seconds. It didn't matter.
I don't think so.
I think he could have.
Because Jake was running, bro. Jake was running. I think.
Okay, I didn't see the whole thing, but I know Anthony Joshua's a professional fighter, bro. And I think Anthony Joshua just took his time, played with him. I'm like, all right, man. Gave the fans a little show. Joshua could have just jabbed me. Joshua could have got him out of there. I feel like he legit could have got him out of there, bro.
You're right.
I think legit.
I did watch the fight though.
From the highlights that I seen, like when he was falling, like Anthony Joshua was like, I just ain't really trying to get cut. I'm not trying to get an injury. He just was like, he was just laughing and taking his time. I just really think he was like giving the fans a show. And I really think he was just mental. I think he was mentally punishing Jake, bro. Now I did want to see how Javon. So I did want.
Baumgartner was all over him, dog.
No, I didn't see nothing. I seen that dude get knocked out on X. Oh, it was the 12th round. In the 12th round, he clipped the dude. He was coming off a loss. He had 17 wins. Or 16 wins, 1 loss, and 17 KOs. Clipped the dude in the final round. Like literally, he knocked him out with a hook in the final second. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna get his name. I guess it was an earlier fight because I still was at work. Alicia Baumgartner.
Jamal Harvey, nice, bro.
Is that his name? Yeah, that's it. No, Griffin. He gets KO over Cardona. He had the
Ramon Cardenas. Yeah, he can punch, bro. That's the same dude that was fighting in a way and gave him some trouble. That dude
got knocked out. He got knocked out.
No. That was the other way around. Ramon Cardenas knocked that dude out in the 12th round.
It said Griffin gets the KO over Cardona. That's what it say. Hold on.
Oh shit, you're sure not.
Hold on.
Yo, Chief, shout out to you, bro. Chief Red, shout out to you, man. Please tell what's up to me.
Hold on real quick. I gotta make sure this shit don't play. You know how them niggas is. He got the knockout over. Give me 1 second.
Cardona was winning?
I don't know who was fucking winning, but this dude, he just came off a loss, but he knocked out everybody but the guy he lost to.
There's punches like that, bro. There's motherfuckers who punch that hard, bro. For real, for real.
It was only an 8-rounder. He don't look like he had much punishment on his face though. Probably just he just.
Hey, that don't
probably,
mean nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing, bro.
He probably got caught with a good shot.
Yeah, CJ and me and you been in the ring, bro. Like, hey, sometimes the dude who's cut up and everything looked all messed up. That's all superficial damage.
Yeah, that's for the most part. That's just
sensitive skin.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, that's just your skin. You know, like people that's in cold, like a lot of guys that's in cold climates, they tend to have tougher skin.
Of course, because of the shit that I have to deal with.
Yeah, a nigga from Alaska, you probably got to hit that nigga with an axe.
You got to hit that nigga with a fucking sledgehammer, bro.
That motherfucker. It's like I think it's dark for like a long time right now in Alaska. I don't even want to get into Alaska, a wild place. D tell the truth, salute. He said, I don't think so. AJ looked frustrated. AJ was, from what I seen, AJ was laughing, bro. AJ's a professional. I just feel like he could have pulled the trigger when he wanted to. Alicia Baumgartner seemed like if he wanted her, he could have got Alicia Baumgartner to go.
Yeah, she was going overly going.
Women
she needs to move up in weight, dog.
Yeah, women love guys that's tall and that's bigger than them. They love to look up. Even if you a fat motherfucker, if you solid and you towering over a woman, it's something that just turn women on about your stature. That's why the bouncers be fucking. All them bouncers don't be in shape, nigga. Them bouncers two fucking chews from a fucking pizza from having a heart attack.
Niggas, they one bad day from triple bypass surgery.
Facts.
One bad day, nigga.
What you about to say about Baumgartner?
She needs to move up, bro. She got hurt the last 2 rounds. Jules from Ring IQ, shout out to him, said, yo, she got hurt badly. She got hurt badly those last 2 rounds. And I think, you got to remember, she's around the same age as me. Like, she was born in 94, I was born in 96. So, we about to be I'm about to be in my 30s next year. Yo, bro, and mind you, she makes weight comfortably, but the older you getting, that making 130 shit is not gonna.
I mean, if you're trying to get Clarissa Shields, she should have been trying to move up or start gradually moving up. That's how I feel.
I don't think she should have even be fighting Clarissa.
I'm just saying, if you really want to make that happen, start inching forward. Because old girl ready to start popping babies.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Jake was running. I think an old girl pregnant from the WNBA. I fuck with her though. That's one of the few players I fuck with. Who?
Skylar? No. Asia
Wilson. Yeah. Her, they having twins. I don't know if that's a joke, but her and Bam Adebayo from the Heat.
Asia Wilson, nice, but I just don't like how I don't like how Jeff Teague was on that podcast saying some of these women can play ball and shit. No. Patrick Beverly and Jay Will had to step to him and say like.
Hey man, Jay Will, man, I loved him as a player. I remember they traded him for Bibby and shit because he was doing too much. He was doing the mellow ball shit. With the effort though, he gave effort though.
I think if Sacramento would have left him there, I think they could have won. I think they could have won against LA. What say you?
I don't know. Bibby was nice. Bibby. Yeah, Bibby
that you did need to get you to the next level. Let's keep it a buck.
Bibby wasn't the facilitator that Jay Will was
at all, though.
Yeah,
but
Bibby
he can shoot the ball and he can get you the right. He made the right play at the right time.
He kind of remind me of a couple steps up from Derek Fisher offensively.
That's a fact.
I think he remind me of he didn't have the defense that Fisher had, but offensively, like I like both. I was a huge Mike Bibby fan. Really, Vlade and Chris Webber really was their point guards anyway.
Yeah,
to keep it a bean. So
it gets to the point though, like watching like old school basketball, bro. For real, we don't know how good we had it, bro. For real,
yeah,
2000s basketball was incredible, bro.
Yeah, 90s was incredible too. But Jokic, a motherfucker. I seen this nigga do some shit the other night. He came up behind the back. Through the legs, behind the back. Oh my God! I think the
only person from this generation that could really do great in the older generation is Jokic. I think Wembanyama would be too brittle because, bro, he can't back nobody down to the post.
I mean, I'll wait to hold my opinion on him. Honestly, I wait to hold my. I think he got a lot of growing to do. I like him. I like how he was. I like he was talking shit to Shaq. I was like, okay. I think SGA be fine. I think SGA would be fine. He would have to go to the 2-card position back in the day. I think K to be pretty good.
Anthony Edwards.
Giannis, yeah, he perfect fit, perfect mentality. Giannis. I think it's some old niggas like Bobby Portis. I think Bobby Portis would be great for the league.
I can't believe Bobby Portis old. You older than Bobby Portis, aren't you?
Nah, I mean, we might be about the same age. Let me see.
No, you older than him. I think Bobby Portis around the same age as me.
Yeah, I'm way older than Bobby Portis. Shout out to him. Shout out to Little Rock. Yeah. I remember he beat up Nikola.
Pistons, man. Y'all might really surprise a lot of people this year. Y'all busting ass. That
nigga beat up Nikola Mirotic. That nigga left the country. He never came back. He left the league.
Yeah, but
he left the fucking
Bobby
league.
Bobby was fighting for his life, bro. So like he saw this nigga like, yo, you gotta get the fuck up on out of here, Vic. Kobe, what's good, B? Kobe,
this nigga eating gluten-free pizza. Yeah, he eating gluten-free pizza. You gotta do what you did. You gotta get kicked
nasty work, Kobe.
And come back. Yeah, come back. That nigga.
All I'm gonna say is Wheaties, bro, you be right about this boxing shit, bro.
Hey, Wheaties make that nigga break out in hives. Jake Paul was running the ring, was huge.
It was 22 inches, bro. That was a 22-foot ring. Like, dog, this shit was ridiculous. But I hate what you say. If he really wanted to get him out of there, he would.
If it was life and death, he would have got that. They said you got one round to get him out of there. I believe, and he looked like he was in good shape last night too. I know he had to come in under 245.
And I don't know why Jake said that shit, bro. Because when that motherfucker's like that, bro, that nigga's a fast, big ass motherfucker.
He's a very gifted fighter. Kobe, can we hear you?
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. He's a very gifted. Where you go, nigga? He's a very gifted athlete. Anthony Joshua is very gifted.
Yo, I gotta ask you something. Yo, say for instance, me, you, and like Miguel were going to train Deontay Wilder. Like we could go back in time and train Deontay Wilder. What would you want him to do? Because I think athletically, as great as AJ is, I always said this. Dog, if Deontay Wilder really learned the craft like he was supposed to, I think he would have been the heavyweight version of Tommy Hearns for real, for real.
My thing is this: get rid of that bitch. This be my first thing. This is from what I know. He should have got away from that bitch.
And what would you have him do technically, though?
Get rid of that bitch.
That's it.
I think, and listen to Mark Breland. He been just fine. Mark Breland had him looking good. His best boxing fight he ever had was versus Bermane Stiverne. That Wilder, if he could have kept building off of that, he probably would have split with Fury. He would have been he was a great fighter. He was fighting off the jab, taking his time, distance, footwork.
Bro,
was
because he could have beat Fury all 3 fucking times, bro. I'm looking at this shit. It's like, bro, like I don't have no beef with Deontay Wilder. The only reason why I get so mad at him is because the wasted fucking potential.
Because he was chasing that bitch. I'm trying to tell you. Nigga was allegedly leaving camp to chase her, and then guess what? We heard you the first time, nigga. Why you keep leaving? Kobe, stop leaving. We heard you first time. But yeah, nigga was leaving camp, chasing her allegedly and shit. That's why he wasn't listening to nobody. And then as soon as the money left, because allegedly he didn't get paid. He didn't get paid for the Hellenius fight. They released him. They came to a deal allegedly and released him. That's why he was on Ellie channel talking like he kind of talking indirectly reckless about Al Heyman. And
my thing is he been knew about Al Heyman. This is the thing that bothered me is this. A lot of them dudes at PBC should have took a leap of faith. Like if you really look pound for pound in terms of talent, they are the ones that fucked up their careers, not Al Heyman. Al Heyman showed you what type of dude he was. He just took,
I mean, even before he got to boxing, niggas knew he had a reputation.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's why when you deal with certain people, like Charles Barkley was talking about crypto and shit. He said he had his people look into it and didn't think it was a good investment. He had people around him that did investigations. When you got
That's
people,
what you're supposed to do.
that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, now it's no excuse. You got the encyclopedia in your hand, your phone.
But you gotta remember, yo, CJ, a lot of niggas like you, like, don't really be understanding that you in the mix. You know how to keep it G. You know how to keep it cool. And like, basically, my mom said this. My mom's a water sign like you. You're a Pisces. My mom's a Cancer, right? She said, like, yo, whenever y'all get some information, it's like going to the grave with it, for real, for real. But like a lot of people, they're not gonna get those stories because they run their mouth. You feel me?
Hell yeah, it is what it is. A lot of people don't even. He said Shaky Jake got it broke in 2 places. Yeah, like, that shit was bleeding. Probably lost some teeth. You know, that's probably happened because he's not a real boxer. The problem with being a real boxer is you always bite down on that your mouthpiece. When you got your mouth open, and just a little bit of highlights I seen with his mouth open, that's why his jaw broke. It's like when you see somebody get knocked out, is they wasn't bracing for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing when you got your mouth open because you're breathing through your mouth. You don't train to breathe through your nose. You got that mouth open and you get clipped, you're gonna have a broken jaw. And professionals make that mistake all the time. I remember Crawford, he was, a lower weight class. He used to kind of have his mouth open, but they corrected that. I mean, that's how they get their jaw broke. His mouth was open.
Sonny Liston got his jaw broke by a dude that he came back and rematched and knocked him out. But like, yo, he was laughing.
Didn't Ali break get his shit broke too?
He got shit broke at the last round against like Ken
Norton. I mean, it happens. Who else fought with a broken jaw? Somebody recently fought with a broken jaw. I can't remember who the fuck that was. He made it all through. Yeah. I mean, some people just different. Pain threshold is genetic.
Yo, I gotta ask you something though. Why do you think they're not fighting Jai Opetaia though?
Couldn't tell you.
You watched that? You know who Jai Opetaia is, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about him though, as a fighter?
What weight he at again?
Cruiserweight.
I know the name.
Weight that you hate on so much. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, the Australian kid. I knew the name. The Australian kid. Dangerous. Dangerous. Bro. I mean, Benavidez. I know, what does he do? Do he jump up and jump back down? You know what I'm saying? I heard his last performance. I seen a little bit of it. They kind of was hating, but he clipped the nigga. He got him out of there. So I don't know what the. At the end of the day, I think some fighters look bad on purpose just to get people to fight them.
I think that's a dangerous thing. I'd rather look good on purpose.
But I think he has the ability to do so. I think he has the, when you can punch or you can get a guy out there, I think he has the ability to be able to do that. I mean, I would love for Benavidez to fight. I mean, better BF is gonna go up. I mean that might put
better BF is gonna retire soon. That nigga 40 plus, like, dog.
But I mean, I think the extra weight might increase his longevity. I know Badu Jack just lost. I seen a little bit of that. He just lost to, who was it? Noah, whatever the fuck his name is.
The nigga that Morris Beatus robbed. His name was Noah Gavor, but his real name is McCalkie.
What the fuck is Irish Mike Perez doing at cruiserweight?
I think he should have. Yo, bro, I remember watching the Magomed Abdussalamov fight, bro. Dog, he was super nice at heavyweight, but he got short ass arms, bro.
Then Mike Perez was supposed to be. He was one of them dudes who was supposed to be the next best thing. He lost to my man's Brian Jennings, didn't he?
No, Brian Jennings beat Artur Spilka. He outdrew Carlos Takam.
Hold on, let me see. I think Brian Jennings. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Hold on, real quick.
I don't know why Brian Jennings turned vegan, bro, at all. You can't just be out here being vegan and you in a fucking blood sport. That doesn't. Him and
Wilder should just go ahead and fight. I remember that beef back. I was around for that. They was talking spicy.
Brian Jennings would get hurt. Brian Jennings would get hurt. Let's stop the bullshit now, bro.
I wanted to see that. Yeah. He lost to Brian Jennings.
Who, Mike Perez?
Yeah, I remember watching that on HBO. Yeah, he lost the split decision in 2014.
Y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, he did. Right.
Yeah,
right,
I remember that shit. Yeah, that's what kind of like took him off the map, and that kind of what put Brian Jennings on the map. Because he wasn't. That was on the Golovkin and Gill undercard.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck happened to Dusty Hernandez? He's still undefeated.
Did he get a draw with Mike Dallas, and that was the end of him?
Yeah, he had a draw with Mike Dallas, which was nasty work. Mike Dallas was a talented amateur, but as a pro, motherfucker had the chin of a poet.
I think what good amateurs have a tough time of is really trying to commit to their shots, bro. Like for real. I understand you're gonna get hit, you don't want to get countered, but like, yo, if you commit to the shot and you're accurate and you land it, like timing, accuracy, and precision, you're gonna get more people out of it because you have the proper punch technique.
Yeah, and he fought Thomas Lamont. After that, 4 months after that, he was undefeated. After that, he knocked out everybody. He fought last September, not this 2024 September. So yeah. Thomas Lamont, Dusty Hernandez. He fought 2024 September 28th versus Darren Austin. And this nigga local. He's a local fighter. Yeah, we hear you, Kobe. Kobe, we hear you. Kobe, we heard you the second time or the first time.
No, I got trigger happy because the Wi-Fi glitching. So I clicked. I'm like, nah, you niggas can't hear me. Then you say, I hear it.
Tell your granddaddy. Tell your daddy.
Not fighting for like anybody, any like real fighters or anything like that, dog. Yo, I remember Dusty was supposed to be the next one up. They were touting him and everything and shit. Like, don't make sense, bro. Sometimes it just generally don't make sense what these people be doing.
They probably wasn't selling no tickets.
Yo, Kobe, what's good, bro? How you?
Nigga just out here surviving.
He was watching Jake Paul last night.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was.
I had to do it for educational purposes,
Oh, look at this nigga, man.
My numbers is, I gotta talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watching because I wanted to watch. I ain't watch that card. I was watching the whack ass Knicks play.
The Knicks, you was down bad last night.
I got glitch.
No. Yo, bro, Jalen Brunson sued Josh Hart for sexual assault.
They've been fucking each other. Let me stop. They was in a dorm room. They was in a dorm room.
CJ's dead ass right, bro.
No comment. I mean, it'll be like Coutinho Mobley and Steve Francis, but anyways.
What they have to do with what?
You can't say that. You're wild.
Yeah,
watch what you say. You wild. That's my childhood. You can't be saying that, bro. No. You're bugging.
Yo, I heard somebody say that. Somebody say that. That was around. CJ, ask Kofi. Kofi told me that 2 years ago, and he played me a voice note.
He live in LA, so he would know.
Okay, yeah. Somebody that worked
for
the Rockets.
You bugging? That's crazy.
Somebody that was a staff member with the Rockets told me that.
What's going on with the Rockets? You got that. You got the Jalen dude humping on the other dude. We never heard from him again.
Oh my god.
That's how you know Dre Michelle is a fucking
oh my god.
It's a smoke screen.
Yeah, that was oh my god. That was
that's your assessment. Shout out to the aircraft carrier. She was not ready. Interesting how Jake Paul had the F. You said what?
And son know how to Jesus Christ. Let's just move on. I forgot all about that, and now you brought that shit back up. I can't forgive him.
Why you think everybody want to trade it for him?
Goodness gracious! I thought y'all
crazy. Why you say that, CJ?
Nobody wants that.
Crazy now.
Yeah, that's why nobody want to trade it for. She's a smokescreen, bro.
And then what they be doing. They be like, nah, if I have a kid with her, then. But Puffy is proof.
It happened that shit with Cory Booker. I didn't know nothing about him other than he was with old girl. Who was he was with? She was with Rosario Dawson.
Oh, you're right. Denzel Washington had Rosario Dawson as a side piece. That's what's been alleged.
And then he said, then they was all the girls was been saying Cory Booker's getting married, and they basically allegedly saying that he on the spectrum. He got married to this lady that looked a little bit she had like a little alpha stance, and they basically said he might be making a bigger run at office. That's why he married. What's so funny is they still want traditional in the office. You know what I'm saying? But then a lot of them liberals, okay, just be who you are. If you want to run in the office and y'all believe in 2 men and 2 women, let's see how many fucking votes you get in this country then. Don't hide it. Don't fucking hide it. That's my thing about it. So don't hide it. If you really believe that America is going far left, like Canada and a lot of them other fucking countries like that, be honest. Don't be out here lying and get this woman to be a front. A lot of people believe that with other candidates, like get your husband and you go run into the office and let's see how many votes you get. Let's see how far you get.
Bro, they know that's not gonna work. They know generally people.
Yeah, I know.
Bro,
I get it.
It's not gonna work.
I get it.
Wait, Chris, it worked in Rome and it worked in Greece. So why it can't work?
I get it.
I understand what you're saying, Miguel. I understand what Miguel's saying, but again, when we get to that point in this country, this is when this country falls.
It's falling. I'm about to light the cigar and watch this bitch burn. Interesting. Yeah, only thing that's gonna set this country back right is we go back to like on some Walking Dead shit. It's gonna be a lot of pussy ass niggas, man. A lot of these women don't know how pussy they husbands and niggas they ride with. You know what I'm saying? Well, there ain't no gun. Man, I'm telling you.
You know what I think of when you say that? I think of remember when Riley found out Gangstalicious wasn't no gangster?
No.
I thought the only thing you feared was God. He said, correction, God. And
man, the nigga shot me. And then niggas be thinking because your boyfriend got to carry a gun or he a tough nigga can't even change a tire. They can't even change a tire. That should be the first thing. He ain't gonna hurt shit.
You know what get me so tight? Especially because yesterday was a prime example. People be talking crazy and they can't do 10 push-ups. Y'all don't got the stamina to do 10 push-ups, and you be talking crazy like you got the stamina to fight somebody in the street. Y'all can't.
After that adrenaline go, it's over with. Niggas be
Yep. For real.
But think they got the stamina to talk hands. No, to shoot hands. Sorry, all they do is talk hands. They don't shoot no hands.
Yeah, want to shoot, and when you can shoot that gun and go to jail, you gotta know how to fight.
Definitely gotta know how to fight because there's dudes that don't got nothing to lose. They just got time and time, not even opportunity. They just got time.
And they got time locked up behind that cell, bro, and they got time and anger, so they want to put that on you.
Yeah,
it's just interesting how Jake Paul had black trainers in his corner. They always, Jalen Love.
Did y'all see that? Did you see that picture I sent you of Jalen Love yesterday, CJ? Over there, man did the most cool. He did the most coolest thing ever. Jake Paul started bleeding while he was talking. That man pulled a rag out his back pocket and basically said, "We sick, boss," and wiped his mouth. That was the most coolest shit ever. He probably yelled out, "Oh, Calvin!" when Washington got hit.
All fairness, though, he got to do that. Like, you got to wipe the blood out of your mouth.
Why does he have to do that? Give him a towel. He literally wiped his mouth like my mother would wipe my mouth when she was feeding me pureed carrots.
Damn, I looked at another angle from that knockout. That nigga Joshua threw that. He popped that motherfucker with that right hand.
I think that shit was off. I got a conspiracy theory if y'all want to hear this. Real quick.
Talk to me. Talk to us.
CJ, you listening?
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I want to ask y'all a question. When was the last time Anthony Joshua was on American soil making a living?
When he lost to Andy Ruiz.
Okay. How many times did Anthony Joshua get dropped in that fight?
I think 3, 4.
Has he fought on American soil since?
No.
No, as of today.
Outside of Jake Paul, no.
Okay, so he fought Jake Paul yesterday, right? Anthony Joshua has what rumor to be coming around?
I think he's going to be fighting Tyson Fury.
Okay, so prior to that, even when they announced it, he was basically ice cold out here in the streets. Anthony Joshua, the used car salesman, the evil genius Eddie Hearn, they saw this, they bashed Gervonta Davis because Eddie Hearn was one of the first people to come out and say that Tank doesn't care about his legacy, and he shows that he don't care about his legacy fighting Anthony Joshua. But when the Anthony Joshua shit was brought up, they talked about, oh well, legacy don't feed you and all that stuff. They used the whole line that
I
Andre
know, I
Ward
know,
did.
I know, I know. It's called hypocrisy. I
Yeah,
understand it.
so what I think
But
was this is what I want to during the pandemic and when
And
Anthony
Kobe,
Josh, yeah,
Kobe.
yeah.
Every New York nigga keep a cold piece of pizza in their fucking refrigerator.
You already know. You heard. That's how you talk when you talk like a New Yorker. Everything you
Best
heard.
pizza, Detroit style.
That's word to
you
me.
bugging. Stop that.
Best Detroit piece, Detroit style.
Yeah,
Yo, stop that.
Yo, I didn't know CJ smoked crack, but anyways, back to what we were saying. So, Jake Paul, would you agree? Jake Paul is seen as the person, was billed as the person, not seen, billed. Let me use the correct words. He was billed as the person that brought boxing's popularity back to the forefront, especially after events like the Mike Tyson event, Nate Robinson event, and I think the biggest one was the Tyrone Woodley event. He was looked at as the person that brought boxing back to the forefront and did bring it back to mainstream media. But
In America.
But to us, the boxing purist fans, we looked at Jake Paul as a poisonous pill that was going to kill the sport because he was making a mockery of it with what wrestling fans like myself would like to call work shoots, which are not real fights.
That's a fact.
Jake Paul, in the grand scheme of all, this was a book that I was writing. His last fight, he did something that was so egregious and despicable, and they counted it as a real win and loss for the fighter. He beat up an 80s icon, not just a boxing icon, an 80s icon in Mike
He beat up
Tyson.
an icon. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm just talking about decades.
Icon, though.
He beat up an icon in Mike Tyson. Everybody, to the point where everybody said, fuck him, we hate Jake Paul, we never watch him boxing again, this is some bullshit. I got over 20 texts yesterday. I'm tired of this rigged shit. If Joshua don't go in there and knock this nigga out, I'm officially done with boxing. Boxing's a joke. You don't need to cover the sport of boxing. This, that, and the third. So what did Anthony Joshua have to do? Spark him out cold, right?
Which he didn't. He sparked him out, but he didn't spark him out cold.
So look at Anthony Joshua's now. To the untrained eye, Anthony Joshua, not only is he the savior of boxing, right? But just like he was when it came to the Ngannou fight, when AJ hit Ngannou with that phantom punch, yes, I said phantom punch.
It's not phantom. He got caught. He got knocked the fuck out.
Everyone said AJ's clearly the best heavyweight in the division right now with a performance like this. And it got everybody hyped for AJ's next fight. This is the same thing against Dubois. Everybody, it's the same thing now. The minute AJ got on that mic and started doing that thing that he always does when he gives like 30-minute speeches and starts getting on sentimental shit, I said, oh, they pulled a trick bag over our eyes again. They out here just trying to sell Anthony Joshua as a premier, top-tier talent, a premier product for us to consume. And to be honest, I don't think AJ Fury, I was never excited to hear about AJ Fury because nothing on the line. I'm not from the UK. It's nothing that I'm interested in.
That's for the Brits. That's for the Brits.
That's the Brits.
I'm still going to watch.
They just wanted to restore the feeling.
I'm going to watch that bitch, though.
They wanted to restore the image of Anthony Joshua in the United States after that piss-poor performance versus Andy Ruiz. That's all this was.
That's years ago, bro. Like, why do y'all hold that against him? Why do y'all hold that against him, bro? For real. Let me.
Because he basically saying because he ain't come back. He never came back. That's what he basically saying. Because he never came back.
We hold it against him. You don't hold it against him. Because you got that I love all my brother complex. That nigga ain't my motherfucking brother, okay?
Hey, look, let me hear it. I even forgot that shit even happened. I even forgot that shit happened.
You see?
I forgot that shit even happened. I mean,
all three of us was on this live stream with about 3 other people laughing at that fool. He was the last.
So y'all not laughing at y'all not laughing at Deontay Wilder losing to Zhilei Zhang and all them other dudes and fucking losing the fucking.
Zhang was actually Zhilei Zhang was on a.
No, Wilder was done. Wilder was done.
No, brother.
No.
Wilder, hey, look. The most admiration Wilder got was taking the ass whooping to Fury.
That's what he was. And
that was the most celebrated he ever was in that third fight. Was taking.
That's corny though.
Chris,
that's sad though.
Chris, I can't let you get that one off, my Haitian brother, because you know why? Andy Ruiz had no business going in there thinking that he was about to do anything. Well, sorry, Eddie Hearn had no business thinking that Andy Ruiz was about to be a sweet lick. Had he done his goddamn research, he would have seen that Andy Ruiz fought 3 weeks prior and was fucking.
And it was, and mind you, he should have won. He should have won the WBO heavyweight championship, but he was in fucking New Zealand. But yo, bro, why are we getting mad at this dude losing to a dude that wasn't his original fight that he was going to fight?
Because
always hold that against him. That's
because what they sold us and the way he lost. He sat there in the corner and looked at his fucking corner man and said, "Why do I feel like this? What's going on? What happened?"
Bro, he came back. He came back and still beat him, bro. Like nobody ever wants to talk about the rematch.
Look, if I'm going based on the public's perception, when Devin Haney got into a street fight in Brooklyn, everybody said he was done. He came back and fought in Times Square, and everybody said he ran. AJ did the same damn thing versus Ruiz. Somebody that done pieced him up crazy.
That is true. He did. He did.
So,
he wasn't as.
He wasn't the AJ that we known before. He wasn't as fast and furious. No pun intended.
I feel you.
But all I'm saying is, all this was a marketing scheme to get Anthony Joshua's favor back in the U.S. because nobody gives two shits about him in the public.
Bro, they don't care about boxing in America. They don't.
I agree. But when you ask an American prior to yesterday and prior to the announcement that he was going to be Tank's replacement, what do you know about Anthony Joshua? He lost to the guy that eats a lot of donuts. That's what they're going to say. They don't know nothing. The average American, not me, you, and CJ, who talk boxing every single day.
Fuck them, bro. You have to understand. The average American.
I've spoken to Eddie Hearn. He does not care about me, you, and CJ's dollars. He cares about the motherfuckers that just go to work and want to be entertained dollars. I
understand because that's what gets him a profit margin. Exactly. I understand that. And I feel you. What you're saying is 100% valid. But we have to understand this. The casual fan, we living and dying by their dollar, bro. It's not. It's look what happened to boxing, bro. For real. They went to Saudi Arabia because the casual fan didn't give a fuck about boxing. They turned it back on the sport. So that's why they do what they do because the casual fan.
You could blame all the promoters as well, not just the casual fan. You could blame the promoters for not doing the correct job, not doing a job.
What would you say the correct job is? Making all fights that certain people want. I can give you a perfect example. Yo, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather should have fought in 2009. How the fuck is it that that was the promoter's fault?
Exactly.
Floyd Mayweather could have fought a lot of these motherfucking fighters that he talks shit about and duck. Like, I'll give you another.
We talk about let's talk about post Mayweather era. We never got fights like Jared Hurd versus Jamel Charlo. We didn't get a lot of fights.
Fuck the Mayweather shit in the post Mayweather. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard not fighting fucking Donald Curry, taking Donald Curry's fight against fucking Marvin Hagler. Let's talk about Roberto Duran not fighting Mike McCallum. Bro, you got to remember this is in every generation, regardless to what.
But every generation, but as concurrent as it is, or as occurring as it is now, it's too occurring.
It's too occurring, and they're not investing in the sport.
It's not even just that. It's like you going like motherfuckers is getting these fights in their 30s, and then that's it.
And that's it. And look, and also, Chris, you talking about big names. I'm talking about these American promoters. They're not. It's a fire sale, like Dana White said. They're not.
It's always been a fire sale in boxing, bro.
You got the lead promoter for the last 3 years has been top ranked. They only fight in New York. And then you got goddamn Eddie Hearn, who don't have any control of the market. He tossed around a whole bunch of money thinking that big names was going to sign with him, not knowing that Al Heyman got a stranglehold on all the venues. He can't fight in a big market whatsoever, and is so arrogant that he refuses. Anytime anybody tries to let him know, like, yo, bro, you shouldn't fight here, you should fight here. Oh no, but I know because listen, I'm Eddie Hearn and I'm arrogant and you're just a little boy. That's how he looks at you.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, bro. And like again, he's emotional. Remember when you talked about Beterbiev and he give you that apology? You don't like it because of that.
He still
He still owes you that. I understand that. But yo, Miguel, what you're saying is 100% fact. And you also have to understand this. Just because Al Heyman cornered the market, look what happened to all these PBC fighters that did not fight their fighters, that didn't fight the people that they needed to fight. A lot of them became broke, and a lot of them did not reach the potential that they had. Because I'm not going to lie to you, when the PBC fighters were on Golden Boy, they were fighting people. And
Yes, I
it's
agree.
just that. It's just that because, again, we still have to look at the calamity of American boxing is because of these people not wanting investing in the sport. Because if you look at boxing, boxing's the last bastion of masculinity. Me and CJ have been saying this for years. They do not like masculine men in this country. The only
In
thing
hockey,
that
in hockey,
in hockey, but think about it, hockey, you ice skating, bro. When you put those gloves on and you step in between those ropes, and there's you and another man, and you're trying to impose your will on another man, ain't nothing more masculine than knocking some dude out, straight up.
yeah,
And
it's
they don't
true. I
like
mean, that
Bro,
happened. That happened in hockey too. They still allow that to happen, and they gonna stop that shit. That shit gonna stop.
Nah,
You-
They get a little bit more
understand?
popular, they gonna stop that
If
shit.
it get too popular,
Yeah.
if it get too popular, they gonna
They
stop.
get a little bit more popular, that shit gonna stop.
Hockey games still be lit. They don't. They always full.
Yeah,
I hear
I'm
you,
telling you,
but
they gonna
it is
stop
what
that
it-
shit.
But just to finish up my point in regards to just boxing and American boxing as a whole, like we've turned our back on that sport because let's really call it what it is. A lot people, more people want easier travels. Nobody really want to get punched in their face. Nobody want to get embarrassed. Nobody want brain damage and shit like that. Like bro, I lost one of my friends in this ring. Like I watched my friend die in front of me, dog, on the Usyk Chaz Witherspoon undercard, dog. People don't want to go into that ring and not come back out, bro. They can talk about like, I'm the most gooniest goon, most thuggish of thug. They'd rather go do MMA because they understand 3 to 5 rounds, they done. People are not going to try to put themselves in harm's way for 36 minutes. You feel me? That's just what it is.
You right. You right.
Think about it, dog. Like, think about it,
But,
dog. You have to fight a dude like-
niggas are risk going to the streets to die and not getting half the money.
Because they're retarded.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But bro, some people are not as coordinated and as intelligent as they need to be to do the sport. Like you said, CJ, this is a thinking man's game. People don't understand. Bro, you can't just come to some boxer sideways, throw some shit at him, and think he won't move and he won't try to counter you. Like people have to understand. You can't just come into the sport thinking like, I got hands from the street. He's soft. I'm cooler than these niggas. I get more bitches than this nigga.
I get more money than this nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck him up. That nigga gets into that ring and he gets emasculated. He's gonna come back with that gun. Like a lot of people do. Like for real, I've seen it so many times. Like people come in, with this big ass bravado and they get their ass beat. It changes who they are as a human being. It was always it was always there. It was always bubbling at the surface. It just needs to be that one person like, all right, let me spar you. Let's see how really tough you are. And bro, this country is fostered more weak, cowardly men than people who are honorable and stand-up dudes. And it was always like this, but now it's just like they can be more of a cornball. Because I was watching the Floyd Mayweather Shannon. Yeah, I was watching the Floyd Mayweather Shannon Sharp interview, and he was saying about
They did an interview.
Back 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one.
But it's like Floyd was talking about like.
Floyd.
I know Floyd did a lot of corny shit, but that is what it is. When you are bullet shield, you act the way you act. It is what it is. Blame Floyd Senior for how corny his son is. But just to say this, like Floyd did say something that is real. Like Floyd, for as corny as he is, he really knows boxing. He said like, y'all don't be knowing the backroom stuff about how some of these fighters really were and how they really act. Like he said, like, why Sugar Ray Leonard not fight Aaron Pryor? He ducked it, and this is all 100% fact. Like
That's true.
Floyd was saying a lot of those things and everything. But one thing I don't like about Floyd is how disingenuous he is. It's like, oh, I beat more champions than Ray Robinson, knowing that it was only 8 weight classes back in the day, and we
He
only
only
counted.
probably like 1 or 2 belt, probably one belt was
One
it.
belt. It was
It
one
was
belt.
one belt per weight class, and we cared how many title defenses and how many fights you had in general. Floyd knows that, but Floyd's
Floyd
the
has
type of
little
dude.
man confidence. That's why he's always comparing himself to somebody.
All right,
Yeah, because
let me move on to Eddie Hearn. Let me move on to Eddie Hearn. Y'all
Our
making it
favorite
about
Paul.
Floyd. So he gives an update on what's going on.
With bitch ass Ortiz.
Yeah, so he says we're kind of. Let me see. We highlight this. Here we go. He says we're just waiting. It's extremely frustrating. We can understand. We can't understand it. We agreed to a deal with Golden Boy. So he's saying they had a deal. We agreed to deal with Golden Boy. I believe Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya want that fight. Hearn told the media. He said there are limited alternatives for the WC interim junior middleweight champion Virgil Ortiz. In question, what other options are available? Boots is signed for the fight. Eddie's always maintained that. I just can't understand what's happening. Who else is there for Ortiz to fight? Hearn said. Hearn ruled out a fight between Ortiz and former unified welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr., knowing that Errol hasn't boxed in 2 years. Errol Spence is not going to take that fight, and Errol hasn't boxed in 2 years. They don't have enough money regardless. Errol, 35, has not fought since being a knockout loss to Terrence Crawford in 2023. Hearn called Ennis and Ortiz the top matchup in the division and said he hopes Ortiz moves forward with the fight. Quote, we hope that Virgil Ortiz wants the challenge and wants to prove he's the best in the world. That's the number one and number 2, 154 pounds, in my opinion. I'm glad how he preferenced his opinion. So let's make it happen. Hearn said Golden Boy promoter Oscar De La Hoya previously suggested negotiations could become difficult following Ortiz knockout win over Erickson Lubin in November. If we don't get a favorable negotiations, we can always go to Errol Spence Jr., Sebastian Fondor, De La Hoya said post press conference. Quote, Virgil was the man. He holds all the cards. Now, my thing is this. If you was going to get Fondor, you could have got him. I have no issue with nobody ranking Fondor as the number 154 pounder, not even as the top 10, because he's dropped, I believe, 2 belts. If my memory serves me correctly, he dropped the WBA to Bud. He dropped the WBO to Xander Zayas and tried to put a catch weight on Xander Zayas. I think it was a rehydration clause on him. So at the end of the day, I think Errol Spence is not an option. Obviously, he came out and admitted Jamel Charlo was not an option. Really I think Mazzaliev fights this January 26th versus Josh Kelly. So yeah, I mean, in reality, I think Oscar wants to fight, but I think Oscar is his loyalty is to his fighter.
And the manager, from what I was told,
I don't think Rick Merrigan. I don't think Rick Merrigan wants that fight. Hold
on, real quick. But Rick Merrigan was the same dude.
That's what I was
Yeah, go ahead. You can say it.
I was told it's the same thing that this dude did with Regis Prograis versus Jose Ramirez, and I was told that fool is literally like doing everything in his power to get Jerry World and Earl. That they don't want to fight Boots at all.
Because Boots will beat the shit out of him, bro. I'm telling you this.
Of course.
Boots will fuck him up bad.
They know, and here's the thing though. Everybody in that camp knows that and believes that except Virgil. I swear, I'm telling you right now, everybody in that camp except Virgil believes that he'll get beat. Now, I'm not going to say that Virgil don't know that, but he thinks that he can beat Boots. But we know how body language is, and we saw how Earl was when Bud pressed him, and I saw how Virgil was when Boots pressed him. I don't think Virgil was really expecting the fight to get made at this pace. And everything with him, he was caught off guard. He wasn't expecting Boots to show up, especially after they said the whole thing with him deciding not to pull up. And he thought he was going to be able to call out Errol Spence. They was going to get a Texas on Texas fight. He was going to run it up for a big payday. And every time I talk to somebody, and everybody I've ever talked to in the case of Virgil Ortiz versus Jerome Boots Ennis, or anything when it comes to Virgil Ortiz, they always try to sympathize with me saying that he takes care of his whole family and that his family relies on him. They wanted a big check. All they care about is a huge check. And if it's at the cost of Errol Spence's life, so fucking be it. So this whole fight with Boots, it could shut his whole electricity off, if we be honest. Because he, like CJ said, he could have fought Mazaliev. He could have fought that son of a bitch Fondura. And he could have fought Baccarat. He's had plenty of chances to do so. But it's always the interim belt, an alternate route. Now we talking about him and Boots is the biggest fight or the two best fighters. That's yet to be seen in my estimation. I wouldn't be surprised if you just asked me a guess. I wouldn't be surprised if the fool moved up to 160 to avoid this fight and say that he can't make the win.
Yeah, it is what they already was talking about. Writing articles on he might move up and basically what Rick Merritt said that the zone don't basically have ideas. We can go to war. I'm glad people seeing this.
Yeah,
I'm glad people seeing this.
He's saying some crap. When I read that with the whole, you don't tell us where we fight and we're willing. I bet you everything that they willing to breach their contract and get sued.
They ain't even Canelo. Canelo can do shit like that.
They willing to breach the contract, get sued so that this fight could be tied up in litigation and never happen, knowing that Boots needs to be active.
Hoping that Boots lose, but if they ain't got no money, how long can they tie it up? Especially with Golden Boy. Especially if Brian don't make no money with Barrios.
And what's crazy is this. How is it that a network now is making certain demands for a fight? Like they're saying, look, the chips are on the table. We all in on this fight. This is the pot. And y'all sitting here talking about something. Let me tell you something, CJ. You already know this too. Virgil Ortiz and Gerard Ennis ain't a $20 million fight with $10 million in each of their pocket. That is not, I'm not paying them nothing close to that money. So to demand something ridiculous like Auntie Schofield, we want $10 million. We know the numbers. You can't go out here and be talking like that. You can't do that. What have you ever done to say that you deserve $10 million? $10 million is the total, is the base purse that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence both got. Two accomplished fighters. This man ain't collected two twigs and to rub together to create fire, nevertheless catch no belt. So what are we talking about as far as you making any type of demands? If anybody, the A side in this situation is Gerard Ennis, just based off of accomplishment, based off of live gate, based off of fan popularity and interest. It's been Ennis. I don't see highlight reels of Virgil Ortiz floating around on the internet. Who was talking just this past Monday? Stephen A. Smith was talking about Boots after Bud announced his retirement, saying that Boots was next up and is the person that deserves super mega fights. Nobody was talking about no goddamn Virgil Ortiz. You're not getting mentioned on mainstream media. This man just got a layup from the worldwide leader. Who's talking about Virgil Ortiz? I mean, at least Ryan Garcia had little girls showing up to his matinee fights. Virgil don't even got drunks showing up to his fights.
His daddy probably don't even want to be there. Like shit.
His daddy looked like he wasn't interested in nothing. Prior to that, I know somebody that interviewed his pops. They sound super scary.
He is. Every time we ain't doing that. We ain't fighting him every time.
We're not doing that. He needs to take the opportunity to build himself up. We did our job. I don't mean do your job. What? Wait, what is he been? He must be one of those trainers that say he don't watch boxing.
That's your man. But hold on, I'm gonna get to Fernando Vargas. So apparently Fernando Vargas. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't know, like what the fuck happened here, but so whoever is deemed the great, I guess he a boxer / influencer.
Mm-hmm.
He basically said this dude mom was let me play it. Hold on. Hopefully it play. I don't know where this audio came from.
Look at that monkey.
So hold on. Oh yeah.
Whoa. Go and put that back.
Oh, I heard the audio. Hold on. I want to play the audio. I swear I heard the audio. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me put this down. Let me see if I can find it. I swear I heard the audio. I heard the audio from somewhere.
Did I just see a monkey?
Hold on, hold on. I'm see if I can get the audio. He had the audio. I swear I heard him say the audio. I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm tripping.
I'll play the audio on my end. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it.
Hold on. I swear. Oh yeah, I got it. I was tripping. So hold on.
Please.
Hold on. So this is the brother speaking. So the black guy, Dean, whoever.
Shut up. The fuck up. Shut up. You can't fight for your son.
Mom,
you can't fight for your son. And you started this though. Hey, mama, stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a fair warning.
Dean,
Hey, stay out of this. Stay out of this. Go make a quesadilla, you fat bitch. Shut up.
shut the fuck up.
Go make me a quesadilla. Go make me a fucking quesadilla. Shut up.
Fuck you, bitch.
Go stay in the
Fuck
kitchen.
you, bitch.
You in Dubai.
Fuck you, bitch.
Go in the kitchen.
Shut the
Shut
fuck
up.
The
Shut
fuck
up.
The fuck
Shut
up.
up.
The fuck up.
Shut up. You can't fight for your son. You can't fight for your son. And you started this though. Hey, mama, stay out of this.
All right, so basically that was, I guess, Fernando Vargas's wife. Fernando Jr.'s mother was trying to, be in the mix, and I guess Dean the Great told her, get your fat ass in the kitchen and make a quesadilla. So I guess for the most part, that was them going back and forth. So instead of calling him a monkey on stage, he goes to the comment section. I don't know if he was talking to Fernando. I don't know who he was talking to. I assume he's talking about his mama. So the junior goes to the comment section and calls him a monkey, right? And so they're in the comment section. I got offended when the quesadilla was mentioned because I'm indeed eating one as we watching the video. Laugh my ass off. If you gonna dish it, you better be able to receive it. My thing is this. He could, eat a quesadilla. And I believe a quesadilla is a Tex-Mex dish. I could be wrong on that. I don't even think that's a traditional Mexican dish. But
they known for eating them, though.
Yeah, they known for eating them. But then
it's just like how they try to put fried chicken on us. And that ain't no.
Yeah, so it's like, basically my thing is this. One racial slur, if you're not a racist, shouldn't. I ain't saying he is he ain't a racist. I don't know what the fuck he is. But one racial slur shouldn't make you, say somebody a monkey. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't. Like my thing is, he could have said anything. He could have. I wasn't even mad if he said it and he popped them in his mouth. But if you read these comment section, here come crying the race. See, my thing is this: when they say some racist shit, when we say some racist shit, they take the offensive role. Like, oh my God, he said you eat a quesadilla or whatever. And then when they do it, it's like, oh, y'all crying. My thing is this: we're not the ones crying for y'all help for liberation or to stay in this country. We not helping.
Nobody's looking for your help.
Yeah, well, we never ask Mexicans for help. Well, we never get help. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: you better stand on that comment. You better stand on that comment, and all these Hispanic motherfuckers in this comment section,
and that's wild.
They would have a ball. They wouldn't even say that shit to a nigga face.
That's wild as hell because I had a short interview with his daddy, and he was there like
racist. He's a racist. He's a racist.
I didn't even know his daddy was a racist. That's a
ask Chris. When he come back. Yeah, when he come back, ask him.
His daddy was acting mad cool. There's nothing but niggas around him. I promise you, it was mad black people around him.
Yeah.
Even your man's was there. I wouldn't
Look at this.
What?
Come on, man. That's why I say, man, you don't have no fucking you don't have no allies, bro. They not your friends. They not your friends.
That's disgusting. Because guess what? If I want
look at this one. Look at this one.
What?
That's Rodney King getting beat in the comment section.
I see it. And the crazy thing is, like,
and the guy saying, but it's cool for his mama to talk. It's cool for his mama to talk shit. And I don't know what the mama said, to be honest. So I can't. She
probably said something like, "Oh, you gonna get your black ass beat," instead of just saying something like, "Yo, you gonna get your ass beat." And who are you to even be talking? Stay in a woman's place, bitch. Like,
yeah, you should. I don't even want my no female speaking.
I don't want my mom. I don't want nobody speaking up for me. Was his mama there when he was about to get his ass beat? On the Terrence Crawford and Canelo undercard? Was she popping hot shit? No, she wasn't.
And she like Mexicans say the N-word more than black people. Call us mayatas 24/7. Call us monkeys. Mock our history. And y'all mad at this. I mean, he got a point. The brother got a point. They always want to be victims. everybody else is like when we sit there and we speak up for each other, like this some racist shit. Oh, y'all need to get over it. But then when somebody say something, this is what they post.
They go. Look, you all dude did was he didn't say a slur. All he said was go eat a tortilla.
Go make a case of fucking deal.
Go make a quesadilla.
Now I wouldn't even been mad if he say go eat some watermelon. Okay, fair. That's a fair exchange.
That's a fair exchange.
Some watermelon chicken. That's a fair exchange.
But you talking about?
I feel like that's a fair exchange.
But shut up, you monkey! And then you see the extreme.
We'll stand on and call him a monkey on wax.
Yeah, say.
If you ever said face to the face, stand on. This is why I don't fuck with them, bro. I told y'all. The energy that they be having, Hispanics, since I've been living around them, even when I lived in the hood, they lived on the block. They was funny acting motherfuckers, a lot of them. Not, just the ones that I be around. The ones around here, the women, they talk, but for the most part, the dudes just like they threaten. They're threatened. Yeah, they be either they cool or
even when they don't like you, they like you. So get out of here.
Yeah, so it's to me, it's crazy that they stand on this thread and they saw all this, but then again. I saw this, they be like, they want your help. And then you got this. Then check this shit out. This is how they really feel. It's not a joke.
And CJ, my homie was talking about, oh, yeah, with everything that was happening with the sweeps. Oh, that's not fair what they doing to them. Leave me the hell out of it. I don't care.
Oh, you talking about with the yeah, man, shit, my paperwork together. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
My paperwork, right.
And then then they talking about Shakur T.O. not a racist.
I seen his legs I seen his legs last fight.
Whoa,
them shits are done. God, he's bitch. I seen his legs last. I seen his legs last.
All that.
Let me tell you something right now. Every time this bitch ass nigga come around my way, every time this pussy ass weirdo come around my way, when niggas be this bitch ass nigga on the screen.
I don't know. I was taking a shit. My bad, guys. I don't know who
and look, just only because he said a racial slur, I'm gonna say a racial slur right now. Only because his nasty ass wetback. Every time his wetback is around me, he be looking over at me like he want me to say something to him. Don't nobody fuck with you over on this side. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when I be around, don't nobody that look like us is be interested in talking to this fuck nigga right here.
Who's the wetback we talking about? I don't know.
Teofimo Lopez, that pussy.
Hold on. And remember what you said about Fernando Vargas' daddy? Chris,
you're on cue.
Nigga taking the shit.
Still?
Nigga wiping from the front.
Nigga, stop.
Yeah, I'm here.
I seen his legs last. I seen it.
Nigga, I will never stop eating steak. You bugging the fuck out.
You said what?
That's why you can't shit. But keep up. But what you say about Fernando Vargas is
the daddy.
Senior. You on Cricket Mobile?
He on the computer, I think. Or he on his phone.
He on Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile. Shit, it probably saved me a couple fucking dollars on Mint Mobile.
Yeah, it's gonna save you some dollars.
Fuck you, dog.
What'd you say about Senior? Bro, your service.
I shit this perfectly fine, scumbag.
What'd you say about
My
Fernando
service is
Vargas'
trash.
daddy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what'd you say about Fernando Vargas' daddy in the beginning of the stream?
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
How so?
He spit on people. He's a piece of shit.
I did.
I'm gonna come back in and
this nigga on that Boost Mobile. Metro PCS.
Metro booming wants some more. But that's a Boost Mobile right there. That's all right.
His Metro ain't booming right now.
CJ 43. Nigga, I know fucking 43. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Wilder used to be electric. I don't see that in the third Fury fight.
Wait, CJ, hold on. I'm gonna send you something real quick on Instagram because this is the same dude that was out here.
Madonna definitely broke AB's jaw. I don't know. That nigga was back next week talking shit.
Who?
He's like, people just feel like me. And remember after Madonna, he was back the next week on Showtime talking shit. Yeah, go bark at them motherfuckers. Yeah. Tell them get from around here. Yeah.
Hold on.
That knockout was satisfying. Sick of ninjas playing with boxing weak ass block. Yeah. He said Brandon Jennings had long arms. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He did. But he didn't use them. He didn't use that to good effect against Vladimir Klitschko. He can't beat him.
I wanted to see him in water. That's the going away fight I want to see.
Check your DMs, CJ. Wasn't this weirdo? Wasn't this weird ass queer doing that? Look at your DMs, CJ. Wasn't he doing that weird stuff just the other day, talking about some N-word? You a blade.
All of them are blades, bro.
What is he doing? Throwing an uppercut?
No, look, watch the whole video.
Is he twerking?
Yeah, like what is he doing?
He mad because his mad because the baby daddy, like the new nigga knocking that bitch down. I had one nigga so scared of me, he took his gun out and shot in the air and tried to run me off. Yeah, niggas is bitches, dog. Niggas is bitches.
And
These niggas is hoes.
You looking at the and right there in the green shorts, whatever those green tighty whities is, you looking
He
at
said
the
Detroit.
bitch.
He said Detroit got sauce over the cheese. Y'all niggas don't know nothing better. It's the best pizza ever made, bro.
No, it's not. Watch him.
You in Chicago deep dish, that little Ninja Turtle pizza.
Why you blaspheme the Lord? Yo, Miguel, let me talk. CJ, why do you blaspheme the Lord? Why?
Man, I got the
why do you blaspheme the Lord?
Man,
I feel like you don't know your science.
Detroit's the best pizza in the world.
No,
Detroit and Chicago, man.
No, it
Detroit and
ain't.
Chicago.
You talking about shepherd's pie and that little and that
Shepherd pie, man, that's a great shit. That little thin shit y'all got, man.
You
Come
got
on,
no thin
man.
pizza, bro. You ain't never been to a place
Little
like
thin ass pizza. I've been to New York, man.
No,
That's oxtail pizza in Brooklyn and all that nasty ass shit.
Yo, Chris, this man.
Only thing y'all know how to all y'all niggas know how to do. All y'all niggas know how to do is fry chicken in Harlem. That's it.
You see, this
all y'all know for is frying chicken. Not no nigga ever went to New York.
Chicken is the best though, to be quite honest with you. I think the best chicken is in the South though. The best fried chicken is in the South.
Hold on, Chris. This nigga think because he went to Northern Boulevard and got a rub and tug on in Queens in Forest Hills, and then he think because he bought a prostitute on 42nd Street, he been to real New York. I don't
buy pussy. I don't buy pussy. I don't buy pussy. I'll buy 100 boxes of pizza before I buy some pussy.
Only on vacation.
And give it away. I buy 100 boxes of pizza before I buy
he said he don't buy
pussy and give it away and give it away to PS 100, nigga. Stop playing with me.
PS 100. I hate this.
He said he don't buy. He
just look for any fucking random number to say after the PS. What a scumbag!
He said he don't buy hoodies.
PS 118. When that Hero School, when they school PS 118 on Hey Arnold.
Negro, them niggas was based in Seattle, not New York.
Man, Seattle got more motion than New York. They got fresh fish.
Negro, you got
some nice swordfish.
Listen, we're not talking.
They salmon is farm fresh too, nigga. They don't got no.
I don't eat that. I don't eat that shit. Yeah, they do. They get that shit fresh. They probably got that, but they get that shit fresh out the water.
What are you talking about, bro? We have Atlantic. We have the Atlantic.
You got Atlantic Hudson fish and shit. They got Atlantic Hudson fish. You get off the Brooklyn Bridge. Stop playing.
Everybody from New York know that the Hudson is best proportioned.
Oh, they football teams playing Jersey, nigga. Y'all football teams playing Jersey. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
What are you talking about?
Niggas playing Canada. That's Canada, nigga.
No, it's not. Buffalo, New York.
Rick James and Griselda, that's Canada.
Yeah, no, that ain't Canada. That's New York.
That's Canada. Nigga, y'all niggas call that Canada.
He just want to bother you. Stop that, bro.
Hey, that Chicago. The Chicago Bears moving to Indiana.
Lies.
Real shit. Indiana Bears.
They moving to Indiana? What? That's the first one of the first franchises in NFL. What do you mean they moving to Indiana?
They threatened to move to Indiana to get the money for the stadium. Just like the Philadelphia 76ers threatened to move to Jersey and then they gave him the stadium.
That's crazy.
They got to maintain Chicago. That's crazy.
He said, I was watching Carcino one day. He put a picture on his channel of him and Rodario Dustin hugged up together. He probably paid for that one. Shout out to bro.
He definitely paid for that one.
Hey, look here. If I'm a buy some pussy, I wouldn't even buy not Rosario though. What's the other bitch that look like her from the Fast and Furious? Eva Mendes. I ain't buying no old pussy, nigga. If I buy some pussy, it got to be some Tyler type shit. Teams.
He not buying no pussy in Detroit.
I'm buying pussy regardless, dog.
He come to New York, he going.
All right, there, man. As soon as I got to the Barclays Center, I could have got some pussy. I could have left the AB fight and got some pussy, dog.
He's gonna go get jacked off by one of them ling-lings. That's what
nah, not at all. I can get them off just off, soft game. I ain't try. I travel to eat and for the experience. If some pussy come my way, and I'm, cool.
He travel to eat some box. That's
but that's what you do. You go to Tijuana and put the tobacco sauce on the clip, eat it off.
I only been to TJ. Look. I only been to TJ twice, and the only reason why I bought it is because we was in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. I ain't gotta buy it.
No, listen. And when I buy, I make sure it's something that I know that's gonna be an experience. I bought 3 at one time. You dig what I'm saying?
Nigga,
like a real boss, okay?
Trick daddy, nigga. And I ain't talking about South Florida.
Ain't no shame in my game. We got the experience.
Shout out to you. Hey, experience. I'm good. You're gonna be like burnt twice, same bitch, learned twice.
Listen, and I never had one of those.
Yeah, guess what? That shit could happen. All that shit gotta do is pop. All that shit gotta do is pop.
I changed my ways.
I ain't buying no pussy. Them bitches, hell no, bro. Bitch get me is just got to be y'all off the muscle. Vegas, I definitely don't. I'm not fucking nobody in Houston. No. I ain't fucking no bitch in Brazil. I ain't fucking no bitch in Atlanta.
No, definitely not. Those are the no zones. That's what
you get one of them tough New York bitches. I get one of them bitches. I know how to talk to them hoes. Hey, yo, I got 10 boxes of pizza right here. Y'all getting in?
It's gonna be more than that.
Yo, Dad, you got some Zaza in there, son?
That's not how we talk.
You got some Zaza, son?
What?
Dead ass B.
That's crazy. Why you trying to
dead ass B?
Make us look crazy? Like, leave us alone. Like,
yo, word to your mother. You better have a cheese pizza in there, son. I don't eat that beef, son. You better have a cheese pizza in there, son. I don't want 7 cheeses neither, cunt.
Yo, you know what's wild, Chris? Last week, CJ admitted the reason why he talk shit about us because he wants to beat us. Like I got ties to New York. I got ties to New York.
I do have ties to New York. Yeah, my nigga say they don't nigga say that. Yeah, nobody want to walk around with razor blades in their mouths and pockets. Nobody wants to be you niggas.
Is this
nobody wants to be you niggas, man. Let me talk. Hold on. Do I want to be like
belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at no, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at
I don't even want to be on either side of that.
He was playing blues.
I don't want to be on either side of that, man. That's the representation of a real.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't do that.
I don't want to be like Diddy. I don't want to be like 50. Fat Joe out here lying.
Like Street Lord Juan. I don't want to be like Big Meech. I don't want to be like none of them dudes because Big Meech told Street Lord Juan.
Hold on. Who did Big Meech tell? He told on nobody, bro.
He told on Cuffy. He told on Cuffy from St. Louis, and it's in the paperwork. Stop.
What paperwork? Send me the paperwork. Send me the paperwork.
All right, cool. I got the paperwork on my shit right now. I'm going to send it to you.
Send it to me, apparently, because Jake 1795 ain't even got the paperwork.
A Big Meech.
We don't tell in Detroit. Only the white boys tell. Eminem, White Boy Rick.
No, they're representatives of Detroit too. They're part
we don't tell. I don't tell.
You ain't never. You ain't no criminal. The fuck
you don't know what I did. You don't know what I did.
Nigga, you done said you ain't did it. You ain't no criminal.
Yeah, I gotta ask you something, CJ. Real talk though. Why do you still rock with Street Lord Juan after what he did to Blade Icewood?
They said they was fucking. They said they was joking. I don't know if it's true or not. They said when they was going back and forth, he was joking.
That dude up. They set Blade Icewood up. Why Street Lord Juan do that to that dude?
I don't know if he set him up. I don't know the whole story. I don't know the whole story. There's a lot of.
This is from my bird's eye view.
Whenever somebody says that, they said, "Well, I don't know." He told.
I don't know. No, it's not told. He set the nigga up to die. I mean, I don't know if he set the nigga up to die. I can't speak on the situation.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
I can't speak. I know the situation, but the guy that actually shot him the first time, he's still alive. I
don't know how he's still alive. I don't know how Detroit let that dude.
He left. My boy used to be in the same bunk cell as him.
That shit crazy, bro. Like
He said he swear up
Iceberg
and
was the
God. He
next
said
one up
he
out of
swear to
Detroit.
God. He said he swear to God he ain't do it. I was like, he said I believe that nigga.
That's crazy.
Oh, Tink from New York. He moved to Philly. It was so bad. He moved to Philly. He said I'd rather have the cheesesteaks over the fucking cold pizza in my refrigerator.
You know, it's crazy. I got some cold pizza in my refrigerator right now.
Oh, Kobe do too.
I do.
Kobe do too.
Gluten free.
Yeah, he don't know how to cook for his niece. This nigga don't make the niece no jerk chicken. He don't make the niece no fucking beef patties. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Nigga, all you know is barbecue, nigga, and cook.
I don't even. Hey, look, real talk. I don't even like the barbecue, so I don't even barbecue. Shit, I hate that shit. My mom used to cook barbecue so much. I don't even want that shit.
You don't like barbecue? Why?
No, I'm not a barbecue. I'm just tired of that shit. I don't even eat noodles. I'll put a pack of noodles on before I fire the grill up.
That's crazy.
If I bought a grill,
that's how you know he's be eating mad barbecue. You're probably eating bad barbecue.
I just don't. I just ate it too much.
And nigga, don't you eat?
No, not no more.
Yo, what's one?
That's the best thing about barbecue. Only thing. Hold on. The only thing that I can't live off a grill is a shish kebab.
For real.
A shish kebab is so fucking fire, bro.
I haven't ate one of those
for real, son.
In over 15 years.
A shish kebab, you can get a whole veggie shish kebab. Them bitches even good. Mushrooms.
I haven't had either or. In 15, I haven't had a shish kebab only because these street vendors they be cooking rat. You already know, Chris, how they do.
That's a whole fact.
Just put a fucking just get all veggie.
I just don't want.
You don't know how they cleaning and preparing their food, bro.
It ain't kosher, my nigga. I can't.
Yeah, I got some food.
It's not halal, bro.
I got some calamari off the street vendor and got sick in New York. That shit was good.
Yeah,
though.
I ain't gonna hold you. I remember one day, this was a while back, yo. Like I was trying to get into CUNY schools and everything. It was like, you know, a journey to get into it. And I had a little bread left because I just wanted to get some food. Not to belabor the point, I got me some salmon from that, and CJ can attest. Miguel can attest to this. When you go to the city, there'd be like, them deli type places with like, a hot food buffet and everything, right?
Facts.
Don't get no fish. Do not get no fish. I got salmon, bro. I was sick as a dog.
That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing to get sick off of.
Yep, I was sick as a dog.
I don't. And guess what? I don't eat at buffets no more, neither. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm not.
I hear you too.
I do a hibachi buffet that I've been going to for years, and the Golden Corral brunch. That's about it. I ain't been.
I gotta ask you guys this though, like, this mad like halal spots in Michigan and shit. Like, what's like a good halal spot like Michigan?
Just go to Dearborn.
Dearborn is just.
They got halal pizza places too.
But like, how's Dearborn though? Like, is it fire or not?
Yeah, I mean straight. I mean, for what to eat?
For what to eat in a woman? Our Dearborn has some fire.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with the Arab bitches, but that's up to you. You just go right there, downtown Dearborn.
Yo, bro, CJ don't fuck with nobody that's not black. For real. I don't blame you. Though.
I wish I grew up like him. I wish I grew up like him, but unfortunately, I grew up in a goddamn melting pot. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't. I mean, it's just I just be minding my business. I'm a loner, so I move on my own. So I don't really be on like I know niggas that go to the hookah lounges. I don't smoke, so I really don't. I rarely even drink. So them hoes be smoking and drinking.
Like I haven't been in the hookah lounge without like if my man's not in town and we not chilling with some woman, like I don't find the need for it because that shit make your chest feel like
let me tell you
get punched.
You wanna know some funny shit, bro? Out of all the times I've been to the club. It's only one time I danced with a non-black one, was this Asian girl. That's the only time, bro. But I didn't do the mixed clubs. So I was all going to nigga clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Mixed clubs.
Like where you go kind of or white clubs or air clubs. Yeah, so most of the time the clubs we went to was predominantly black. Like if you got people that went there, it wasn't like
different
white. Only people that came to the club. Like that was different ethnicity. No. The only people that came to the club that wasn't black was non-black women, and they would come with at least one black friend. So you had Arabic chicks that had one black friend. Exactly. So you had Asians. You would have every now and again you have a little bit Arabic sprinkle here, and then the city. One of the clubs we went to, it is predominantly Middle Eastern. So Hamtramck is super duper Middle Eastern, Chaldeans and all that shit. Like. It's super Middle Eastern. It's like kind of like the East Side Dearborn, if you consider it. I think it is considered the East Side. So they got all these halal spots there too. It's good as fuck too. All these Arab Middle, and the women just like most like when you go there, if you see non-black women, if you see anybody non-black, is Arabs, Asians, and that's how they do it though. And then they get there and they had their little one night stands and shit, and then go back home and don't tell nobody. That's what they do. You don't see Brad, Amir, Lee. No, they not in those circles.
I'm gonna tell you this about partying with them, especially with Brad, and this is why I don't. This is what stopped me from going out like that. And Chris will tell you, when you party, we live in Long Island. When you go out in Long Island, it's very.
We know.
It's very
super duper racist. Let's say it.
It's very racist and integrated. So them dudes, I'm not even talking about.
You mean segregated?
No. It's integrated, not segregated. I'm not.
No, he said what he said.
Yeah, I'm not talking about any place I don't belong. I don't go nowhere. I'm not welcome. So you'll be in a bar. Let's say you're in Bay Shore. You'll be in a bar, and the bar is intended to attract, crackers, but it's a mixed group. There's Hispanic, whatever you want to call in there. For some reason, when it come to me, I don't know about Chris, but when it come to me, there's always some white guy that walks up to me and goes, "Bro, your fucking outfit, bro, is so swag," and they always want to go get close to you and like be.
Yeah, bro, like it's mad.
That's bad. Hold on. That's the same. That's just them. They have no real like they have no sense of space. Yeah, the women do it too.
And the crazy thing is, it's like I don't know if it's, and I know it ain't just. It's just I just feel like it's white people in New York. Like they just
no. That's them in Europe. That's them. They don't have a sense of space, bro.
When they're drunk, they just want to be all weird shit.
Even worse, but even when they not drumming, this lady was like, "Oh, I love your Hulk." This white lady, she came up on me, grabbed my foot. Like that's just they don't have a sense of space, bro. A personal space. Yeah. That's just the way they is, bro. I remember I was talking to one dude, and I thought at the gym he was my gym teacher from back in the day. He like, no, but he was like on me like breath fucking. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a sense of manners. They don't say excuse me. They bump you, and they don't have a sense of manners. Like once you
covering their mouth.
So since I moved out the way, like you see it, they don't have a sense of manners. They don't have. Like you go down south, everybody have a sense of hospitality. Anybody that's been down south or lived down south, they have a sense of hospitality. Ain't no hospitality up here amongst them. The most mannerable
up north, the hospitality is rare to find for real.
It don't exist.
Yeah, so for like amongst black people, there's mannerisms. There's excuse me, they understand mannerisms, but amongst like everybody, I would say the Arabs are pretty like the women, but the men, they don't have even with they just like I can't even explain, especially Brad and Becky, they don't have no sense of personal space. I'll tell you that right now. They don't have a sense of manners. You get in the locker room,
they still own you,
motherfuckers. And in the locker room, they nasty as fuck. I see so many motherfucking Brads and Beckys who don't wipe their machines down before or after use, don't wash their hands. That's why I don't shake men's hands.
Planet Fitness, bro. When I worked there for a little bit, bro. Every machine.
You shot the fade. You shot the fade. You see that? Hey, you see that bitch that shot the fade with my mans?
That's crazy. She was bugging.
Oh, I can't show it though, man. She basically was in Miami.
She jumped over the corner and socked on me in his face.
And he didn't want to defend himself because they make men weak. And he would have lost his job, so he balled up.
He just balled up. He could have yoked her up though.
Yeah.
You can't move your head. You can't just
No, but in his defense, she waited till his back was turned.
Yeah, she did. And she basically jumped over that bitch.
You have to understand this. Whenever you are dealing with anybody, your eyes are always on your opponents. I don't care how it's.
I feel like he. I agree. I feel like he should have just bagged into the back and closed the door.
That's what he should have did.
I mean, he probably didn't think she was gonna do that.
Yo, bro, for real. When I was there, if you want to go into any place, you go to your break room. They give you a certain code. I'm not going to tell you what the code is, and you just go into that break room. Like, nah.
I think he just didn't think, man. Yeah, when that bitch started tightening her shoes and shit, I'm like, whatever she was doing, I say, yeah. But some people can't. What did Chris Brock say? He had some type of syndrome where he couldn't read the room, and that's why he didn't know, Will Smith was about to slap him. I said, motherfucker, you grew up in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Where is your street smarts?
Nah, he was a nerd, bro. That's the thing.
Did you see?
Yo, bro, I know. Yo, dog. I know a whole bunch of nodes that know situational awareness. I'm one of them, dog. Like I'm more nerdy than anything, for real. I know situational awareness. I know if somebody's balling up, I see if somebody's on some shit like that.
Let me correct myself. I don't mean he a nerd, but like I mean like he never was outside. Like he wasn't a kid that was outside playing in Brooklyn. He wasn't. Like, you could tell he wasn't. He was one of them dudes playing Dungeons and Dragons when he was a kid. He was inside.
Yeah, but like that is true though, because you have like it's telltale signs, niggas' eyes, niggas' body motions and shit like that. Like, yeah, the most dangerous nigga is a calm nigga. So you gotta be as calm as this nigga, just to let you know if he act up, you react to what he's doing.
And I hope he pressed charges on her too.
He should. Because she went into his workspace. She literally said, "Watch this." Hold it.
I would have cracked my head on the table and everything. Got some bread. Fuck it.
Yeah, I would have pulled the
that one chick. That one chick in motherfucking in San Francisco. That bitch was wilding. You see that on TMZ? She got drunk at the bar, and you know, she was her boyfriend, and she got to fighting the staff and shit. And then she was a lawyer and shit. I don't know what she was mad about, and she got into it with the I don't know if he was a man or a woman. He was a woman. He tripped that bitch. She fell, cracked her face. It was embarrassing. That shit was all over TMZ, bro.
I didn't see that shit.
People be weird, bro.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, when people are like, you don't go to the Lions game? No. Brad and Becky get drunk, man. It's one of the worst things. Man, opening day is the worst shit in Detroit.
Listen, anything involving like any type of high combat sport with them that requires no patience is just full on like them running into
alcohol, anything with alcohol.
I'm good.
I remember going to Times Square to see like the New Year festivities and everything. Yo, bro, they're so annoying, bro. My brother was with his ex-girl at the time, and they were bumping into shoot people, and my brother just had it. He timed the dude, he smashed dude's head into the wall, and he just got knocked out. And I said like, yo, because me and my friends, because this is my brother friend and my friend. We just had left them and shit because it was Hakeem, me, his ex-girl, and his ex-girlfriend, and my bro Steven. Yo, bro, they were so annoying. Like, we just had left them, like, I think, seconds prior. I said, like, yo, bro, had we went there, it would have been it would have been bad because how annoying these people are, because they have no concept of space. Like, yo, bro, I understand you drunk. Stop playing, B, because people are not playing with you.
At all. No boundaries at all. And you know what's crazy? And just to counter and not to try, because people might be like, oh, they're so prejudiced. I don't go to hip hop concerts no more. You can't go.
I never been a fan of them.
I never went to any hip hop concerts. They always some bullshit.
Niggas don't be on. Hey, niggas don't be on time. Niggas don't be on time.
And look, and if I do go to a hip hop concert, the last one I got was a free ticket. I went with like 9-12 people. It was a Future concert. I sat closest to the door, dipped out as soon as the concert was about to end. Other than that, you're gonna catch me at something like a.
That's common thing. If y'all, a lot of y'all young guys still start going to the club. If the club get out at 2, be gone between 1 and 1:30, bro.
Yeah, because it ain't no reason for me to be there.
Yeah, 1 and 1:30.
I'm going to the New Edition show next month, and that's about it. Those are the type of shows I want. I want to.
Or comedy shows.
Yeah, I want to be around old.
Now, comedy shows that could be a mixed bag depending. Like, say for example, you go to Caroline's. Or somebody on some bullshit, like nah, like.
Oh no,
like
I want to go to a. I want to go to a big one. Yeah. I want to go to a big one, like a real shit, like at
like
the arena.
Cat Williams,
he coming in April. I'm about to get some tickets to see Cat in April.
I saw him 3 years ago. He good, but
what happened to his man's Reggie Carroll? RP to him, because that still hasn't been rectified. Cat Williams and Reggie. And
you talking about in Mississippi?
Yeah, Mississippi. What happened? Because he died.
He died where?
He died in Cat's, I think, Airbnb. He got clapped with a shotgun. And he just like it got bad, actually.
What?
Did some people shoot him? Did some people shoot him?
Yeah. Reggie Carroll, he got clapped.
Are you insinuating that?
Corey Holcomb was talking about that, and they was trying to cover it up.
Corey Holcomb had to be super, super tactful. He said, like, yo, I don't know how crazy some of these people are in the industry.
Yeah, he said that he got into it. They got into it with some guy. They was covering. Long story short, they was covering it up.
Yeah.
He said they was trying to cover up. He said kind of the Reggie was kind of confrontational. Like he didn't back down from nothing. But he said last time I saw him spoke, he said they was trying to cover it up. The police department.
I hear it. Like I understand him. Yo, he's a small dude from Baltimore. You can't back down from anything. They're gonna chump you if you do. But objectively speaking, yo, bro, that's somebody's father. That's somebody's family member. You just don't let like the way he died too. They say he died really violently with a shotgun to the face or something like that.
Yeah, they shot him. They shot him. They shot him.
Who's they?
So something happened. So whoever the people was, I think they was at a club or something.
Yeah.
It happened a few months ago, or a while ago. He was at a club, and something happened, and he said that last time, he was checking, it was, the family was having some issues, whatever, and they basically was saying that they was trying to cover it up. That's the last time he spoke on it. He said the police department was trying to cover it up because it was happening in Memphis. I want to say it was a show in Mississippi. They border each other.
No, Memphis, Tennessee's a little farther up.
Now wherever they was, I believe they might border each other. I could be wrong. But yeah, it is a little farther up. But whatever happened, it was either Memphis or Mississippi. It might have been Mississippi. And then Mississippi, it was Mississippi Police Department was trying to cover it up. That's the last time Corey spoke on it.
Mississippi's notorious for trying to cover shit up when it comes down to black people. So be very careful right there. Them motherfuckers are evil. It's the deep South for a reason. Like places I would not go if I don't have no money or have no bearing to be down there is Alabama, Mississippi, all parts of Georgia, not named Atlanta. Like it's even with Florida.
Any hick towns for sure. That's all Mississippi made up of is hick towns. But let me get out of here. I gotta go, man. Shit, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Good talking to you guys, bro. See y'all later.
Yeah, I might do this again tomorrow.
CJ, give me my damn shoes, nigga.
Nigga, please. I mean, I was just rather shoot you the bread, bro. We talk. We'll get on that.
All right.
Peace, y'all.